You caught me, you caught me. Welcome and welcome to the 5-day special with Anna Miss Thing. And of course, always your girl is Flawsome. And why are we here? Because we are having some biz tips. And why are we having some biz tips? Well, let me say it correctly. Business tips on, as you know, this week it's about what is today actually, but on the whole week we're talking about what it is that you have, which is a skill or a talent that could become a business. And every day I'm going to show you different things so you'll be able to identify, do you know what? Maybe I have. So yesterday we went with the most, common thing right now, which were face masks that were made by Saran Prince and also the Lanard, because of course, as I said, I'm a vulnerable person. So what do we have to go through today? Let me share with you. Oh, I'm naughty. I had my earpiece in. So what do you think today is something that someone made that you think we never would have thought of? Prime example. Voila. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. This is a plastic hair bottle, okay? And this is used oftentimes in barbers or whatever, but it's now in the home. I've got one. Now, you wouldn't know what I use mine for. I can't find the spray for my iron. So I got this instead. But at the end of the day, somebody was in their house and decided, I'm going to invent this. Why not? It works. And it doesn't even cost that much. But now they're making millions. Simple idea. Here's my favorite. Ta-da! What is this thing? This thing here. Oh, we go well together. Hi, how are you? Yes, this thing here is a polystyrene head. What does one do with this polystyrene head? Well, I hear you say, my daughter uses it. She's actually extremely talented, and she bought this because she makes wigs, and she uses it to put the wigs on and to make sure it doesn't lose its shape. Now, when she first brought this thing home, I was like, child, what are you doing with that thing? But as I saw what she was doing with it, I then realized whoever invented this polystyrene head, you got it made. Another thing that's making money, okay? So at the end of the day, everybody, and I mean everybody, has a skill or a talent that you can turn into a profit. And I am so serious. I know one of the main things that stops people, I mean, you think about it. In these few minutes, you just think about it. Think about an idea that you've had. And then one day you've gone into a store or a supermarket and you're like, I thought about that. I thought about that. Yes, you did. So did someone else. But they decided to make a go of it, whereas you just left it in your head. So we're going to talk about overcoming those fears, because the reality is the main reason we don't move forward with those wonderful dreams is because of fear. That's just the truth. Fear. And people say, no, it's because I don't have the finances. You need money to start a business. No, you don't. You just need the tenacity, the motivation, and the will to go hard. Trust me on this one. I've started businesses with $0. So let's recap. So remember yesterday, for those of you who are just joining today, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here with me. So we are going over 5 days of how you can turn your skill or talent. And we're going to start with just one. I mean, I'm for like going all out. Go with a few of them. Give yourself some options. But just in case, we're going to start slow. We're not going to go too bold. We're going to take one, just one. And we're going to turn that talent or skill into a profit. And I'm going to share with you how we're going to do that. You see, aren't I such a lovely person? Yes, I am. So now let's go back to yesterday. Yesterday, I wanted you to do some homework. And I wonder if any of you can remember what that homework is. Let's start this little bit of music and get your brain cells working. That's it. Get those cells working. Get those cells working. That's what we're on. So think. What was the 3 things I gave you for homework? Come on now. Oh, wait, let me help you. Let's use our heads. Well, just in case you didn't get to join yesterday, I'm not me. Okay, I'm going to tell you. First was I wanted you to go and write down your fears, your past fears, what you're fearful of now, and any hurts that you experienced. The main reason why we don't move forward in life, in relationships, in anything, is because we are fearful. Okay? And oftentimes, we're just scared. Scared of the dark. Scared of failing. But we don't want to be put in that position again. So I wanted us to write it down yesterday because it's very important. When you see it on paper and you list them, you can identify what could be blocking you from moving forward. And then the second column, you were to then do your dreams and desires. And remember, I told you, no little dream. I want you to dream big. Okay, let's go for the biggest dream, and then we start off small and we build. So what were your dreams and desires that you've had, even from a child? Even if you said you wanted to be a princess, I don't care. Just put it down. Then number 3 was your goals and proposals. What do you intend to do to get to that dream? Well, what is a goal that you had that you now really want to see become a reality? And those are the 3 key things I asked you to do yesterday. So for those of you that have done them, fantastic. And you can just DM me or email them to me so I can know and share. We can go through them. Otherwise, for those of you now who have heard today, no excuses, people, no excuses. I want you to do that today. I want you to take the time. And now you're going to be rolled up because you're going to have some homework tonight too. We got some things to do. So let's just recap. Let me get our head. Look. Let me help you. This is my new best friend. Hi. Fear or hurts? What is or could be holding you back? 2, dreams or desires. 3, goals and proposals. I'm going to put him down now because he looked like, he don't want to go, but he can be with us. So today, what are we going to cover? What do you want more of in life? I want you to think about that question. What do you want more of in life? Think about things that make you happy on a deep, lasting level. What do you want less of in your life? Hey, welcome. Think about things that create blocks, take time up, cause stress, and are not supporting you. So let's go through those because I know we all have those. So remember, as I said yesterday, we were looking at our past fears and hurts that could be blocking you. Okay. And oh, I forgot to give you some ground rules. I know we're going to have time at the end for questions, and I want you to store those up. So just let me go through with you, and then you can ask questions on this next topic. You're welcome. You're welcome. So what do you want more of in life? Okay, so let me just put some stuff out there. What do I want more of? I want more peace. I am saddened to see so many people going through hell, mental health hell, whether it's stress, anxieties, fears. I want us to find and have more peace. That's what I desire right now for us. Okay, so I want you to think about things that make you happy and what you would like on a lasting level. Put them in the chat and just let me know. And then from there, after that, because I want us to be honest, because honesty is the best policy, and that's the only way we're going to make it and move forward. We might want to tell some of these politicians that. What do you think, guys? But what do you want less of in your life? Now, I'm going to be real. Stress. I want less stress. Now, some stress is good stress because that makes you work it up and get that adrenaline work. But I don't want that stress that's going to have me not sleeping at night, where now my hair's falling out. No, less stress. And I think majority of people on the planet right now have been stressed. And why is that? Tell me, guys. I think all of you know why. And that is sadly because of COVID. COVID has got everyone stressed out. COVID-19 or the Rona got everyone stressed out. And because of this, everyone's anxiety and worry and fear levels have risen and escalated. And please, for those of you who have lost loved ones, I know there is nothing anyone can say to compensate for that. But crazily enough, this too shall pass. And I want you to hold on. And I know some of us are angry. Some people won't wear masks. Some wear masks. The government's this. I don't want you to focus on that, because once you take your focus from you becoming better in who you are, that's when you lose the plot. And I don't want that. We need to stay focused. So what do you want less of in your life? Think about things that create blocks, take up time, stress, and are not supporting you. So write that down. So that's your first two questions. See, we're on a roll tonight. We're on a roll. What do you want more of in life? Write that down. What do you want less of in your life? Write that down. Oh, did I forget to remind you guys? Oh, I like to write stuff down. See, I have all kinds of papers and pads and pens, and I don't play. I'm about making sure, because even though you're hearing me, and even though you may rewind this and watch it again, when you write it down for yourself, your mind's cognitive awareness wakes up. It starts to take note of what is happening. Another invention, the different color pen. I'm telling you, people, you got skills out there. So once we've done that, we've looked at that, I want us then to go on to the next level. So what are your top 3 priorities? That's that word. What are your top 3 priorities? First off, is it personal? Top 3 priorities for me was changing my eating habits, losing the weight that I gained that did not even ask me that it could come on me, and then increasing my exercise. It's not making excuses as to why I couldn't shake my tail feather, because I know I love to dance, I love to sing, and when I do that, it would then allow me to be able to lose more weight. Waha! So that's one for me. Family. How about for you? Spend more quality time with my family. So it could be your son or your daughter, at least one day out of the week doing something together. And especially now at this time with COVID, where everybody's locked up in a room on Zoom, think about it. How much time are we really spending together, even though we're in the same house? But we're now busy working in your homemade office, in your bedroom, which is now your school classroom. We're actually becoming more isolated if we're not careful. And how about your career? Because that's why we're here. Starting a new course of study, or upgrading on your college degree, or a new skill, and looking for a new job if you still desire to be an employee. And what about the big question, starting a business? That's right. What are your top 3 priorities? I want you guys to write that down. Write that down so you can go through and find more specific and precise ways of looking at your goals. So after you've done that, and I'm going to give you a few seconds just to go through your top 3 priorities. Write those down. I actually like this one. I like this pen. You know why? Because it has purple and pink, and this is the girly kind of thick one. And then you have the standard blue one, which I use when I'm in the classroom, when I'm grading work, with the green, the blue, the black, and the red. Yeah, I like those pens. Okay, so now you guys have written that down. Let's do some reflection. Of all of the purchases that you've made this year so far, what were you most happy with? That's it. And I'm not just putting this one to the ladies, but I know for us ladies, was it a pair of shoes? Was it a handbag? Seeing as we're in the Rona, was it some new ingredients to make a new meal that you've never tried before? What was it that you have purchased this year that you're most happy with? Think about it. Write that down. And not that we've had much shopping time, but online shopping. Amazon became your best friend. You were excited. That was how you got through isolation. You bought something online, and there was the man with the box with a smile. That's Amazon for you. Yes. So what did you purchase this year that you're most happy with? And then, what could you not live without? What is it that you could not live without? And is it something that you've purchased, or is it something personal to you, like a family member? What could you not live without? But let's go with what you've purchased out of one of those things that you've bought. Now, I want you to make this declaration after you've written this down. So now that you've thought about what you've bought so far this year, how Amazon made you happy and you became friends with the delivery person, then now, what could you not live without? Put it in the chat. Let me know if you're not shy. And so I then want you to make a declaration. This year, and I know there's not much of the year left, but hey, the way how 2020 is, we already rolling into 2021. This year, I will be mindful of how I spend, eat, spend time at my employment. Soon. I want you to make that declaration. This year, or for the rest of the year, I will be mindful of how I spend, eat, and spend time at my employment. How you spend, how you eat, and how you spend time at your employment. And I'm going to give you a little example of that. So why do I want you to be mindful? how you spend, because we are in the coronavirus pandemic, whereas you could easily go and find further employment or make sure that your business and build up clientele, business to business or business to client, it's not so easy at the moment. So we don't want to spend frivolously or unnecessary so that you put yourself in a financial situation. We're going to spend more wisely. How we eat, because we are all more sedentary, we are not moving around, we're not as active, gyms closing, opening, walking out, doing things. So many people have said they've put on that Rona weight, but that's not healthy. In actual fact, in us gaining weight is actually putting us more at risk of the coronavirus. So that's something we need to be more mindful of. And spending time at your employment, because we're all working at home, many of our employers, no disrespect, are taking advantage. If you were going out to work, you would include your travel time. You may leave at 7 in the morning, even 8 o'clock. Even give yourself maximum hour travel time. Start at 8, 9 in the morning, just roughly for your day. You would be finishing at 5, 6 o'clock. Now, because you're working from home, your employers are still calling you at 6. You're still in a meeting at 7. You haven't even eaten and it's 9. Be wary of that. Realize that even though you're working from home, you still need to have quality time with yourself if you're single, but if not, with your spouse and your family. You can't allow working from home to erode into that quality time. And you need to rest. You will actually become more exhausted and exasperated from doing work at home. And now you haven't got a stress relief because you're in the environment and everybody's in the home and you're trying to homeschool as well. If some of you who are parents, especially single parents, whoa, you need to slow your roll. Stick to your working hours. Trust me on this one. It will benefit you in the long term. So those are the things I want you to be more mindful of. And then we're going to look at what is your biggest temptation. What is your biggest temptation? So I'm going to be so honest with you. Many of you who know me may know I love ice cream. And I don't love the cheap stuff. If I'm going to have me some ice cream, I need me some real rich, creamy Haagen-Dazs or Blue Bell or, oh my God, and salted caramel. Woohoo! I'm already salivating. But guess what? That's not helping me with my weight loss. No, it's not. So as much as I do like myself a little tittle of ice cream, I have to be wise of how I eat it. So what's my biggest temptation? I know if I have it in the freezer, I'm actually very good. I have very, very good willpower. And a tub of Haagen-Dazs will last me for a week or more because I just like to have a little taste. But you know what? I don't even want to taste right now. Hey, I want to focus on losing my weight. So no Haagen-Dazs. It's not in my fridge, not in the fridge. I don't want it near me. Now maybe for Thanksgiving I may have some. And maybe on Christmas Day. But apart from that, not interested. That's one of my temptations. I know what it is. So what am I doing? What actions am I taking to address the temptation when it is arising? I am removing it from within my eyesight. Because I can do that. But not every temptation is like that. Now, here's a big temptation for many. Let me show you guys. These things right here. Especially for young people, the scrolling. And then because everybody's been at home lately, we all doing it. We all scrolling. We all going up. We all do. The amount of time that I have said I'm going to bed, but then I have one more look, and then I realize I've been up for 2 hours. That's why now I put my phone on night mode. It goes to sleep. That means I need to. So what action can you take to address the temptation when it arises? So look at that. Think about your biggest temptation and look at that. So, what are your top 3 goals? So, my top 3 goals are to choose my skill or talent. Yes, that's it. Remember, we're talking about taking our skills or talents and turning them into a profit. So after you've thought of your temptations and you've looked at that, remember, let's do a quick recap. We've gone through, we looked at our fears and our hearts and what could be holding us back. We've then written down what our dreams and desires are, and then we're now going with our goals and proposals. How are we going to get our top 3 goals? Write down right now what your top 3 goals are. And if you want, put it in the chat, that's fine, and let me know. So, to choose your skill or talent. So I want you to choose just one, but if you're brave, go for it. Go for 3, go for 5. Choose your skill or talent. What is it and why have you chosen this? Then I want you to look at how am I going to go about it? And when am I going to begin my journey? Because it's all well and good for you to have the goal, why you've chosen it. Then you think, how am I going to go about it? But if you don't start to give yourself a time frame, you will lose that. You'll be back to it just being a dream. And 2 years from now, you'll still be with it as a dream and you haven't moved forward. So when am I going to begin my journey? I want you to put a time frame on it. I want you to put a time frame. Put a time frame on it of when you are going to begin the journey. And even if you don't feel ready to begin it right now, say from next month after, you know, because it takes planning, which we're going to go and talk about tomorrow. Okay. But what I want you to do is to start thinking much more clearly as to how you're going to get onto the mission to implement the vision. Get onto your mission in implementing your vision. Get onto your mission on implementing your vision. I could make a rap song, you know. Get onto your mission on implementing the vision, your vision. How are you going to do that? Let's get some time frames. And I want you to be optimistic about it. I don't want you to be writing this stuff down and saying, well, this is not something I can do, so I really don't know right now. Maybe so. No. None of that. No. I will have a positive mindset. Fear does not live here anymore. I will have a positive mindset. Fear does not live here anymore. That's a song. I feel a song coming on. I feel a song. Yeah, I do. I will have a positive mindset. Fear does not live here anymore. That's what I want you to put down. So I need you to start thinking about your top 3 goals. What are they? So my top 3 goals are, that's what you're going to write. My top 3 goals are, and then you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to say, what is it? Why have I chosen this? Okay, so after you've identified what your top 3 goals are, then you're going to write down why you've chosen them, because I want you to start thinking and circulating in your mind. Do I need to get my friend? Do I need to get my friend? Here's my friend. Get it into your mind. Yep, that's it. In your mind. In your mind. To choose. So why have you chosen that? And then how are you going to go about it? You know, when are you going to begin the journey? And you'll be surprised at how when you start writing this down, things are going to start ticking and bubbling and going, and the butterflies are going to start coming in your stomach. And you'll be like, no, maybe I need to hold back. No, don't hold back. I want you to flow. I want you to let your creative juices go. Do not hold back. Go for it. Go gung ho. Go all in. Go ham. This is your time. Remember, you're about to take a skill that you use all the time. You're going to take a talent that you have that you're going to now let shine. You are about to make a change in your life. We all love positive change. And remember, once you start doing this process, you're going to get so excited, you're not going to want to hold back. You're going to be like, and a mistake, come, what's the next step? What's the next step? That's where I need you to get. So that's where that optimism comes in. I will have a positive mindset. Fear does not live here anymore. Don't let me start singing. I don't know if you want my singing. Fear does not live here anymore. Goodbye, fear. Be gone. You not wanted anymore. So once you've got those down, see, I told you you're going to have some homework. I want you to then write down, and if you need to put it on a post-it, I should have bought the post-it. I am committed to achieving the goals I have listed. I am committed to achieving the goals I have listed. I am committed to achieving the goals I have listed. Now, I don't want you to then think, oh my goodness, what have I done? No, you can do small, measurable goals. So a prime example, like me, I made a small goal that I'm only going to eat ice cream in the festive season. That's what I've decided. That's my treat at the moment. My favorite ice creams in the festive season. You got to have a little treat. Come on, sometime. But otherwise, I'm committed to being healthier, eating healthier, and changing my eating habit lifestyle. I'm feeling so much better. I am more vibrant. I'm feeling back more like myself. I was feeling sluggish. And one of the things I've identified is that wheat and I are maybe not friends, or the yeast in the wheat. I don't know, but I don't like that feeling when if I eat bread that's not toasted. Ooh, no, thank you. You just want to just go all out and I want to sleep. And that's not cool, especially when I've got to work and I'm with a client. So no, I'm now not going to be eating bread. Now, I have chosen and I'm committed. I'll have it maybe one day a week. I love bread, but I'll only eat it one day a week. And I've chosen Saturday, Sabbath, my day of rest. Gotta chill, gotta relax. But otherwise, I'm committed to my healthy eating program. And if you're interested in finding anything out about it and why I'm feeling so wow, yeah, blossom, then DM me, inbox me, email me, and I will share with you what that's about. So I want you to be committed to achieving the goals you have listed. So now that we've gone through all of that, what skills or talents do you have? I want you to dream big. I want you to put down some goals and dreams and desires that you've really always wanted. And I want you not to be shy. I want you, for the first time, if you've been shy before, for you to just really go out and make a conscientious effort. I want you to do that. Let me share with you. Remember, I said at the end, I will share with you each time a business that has started out just this year, who has chosen not to be shy. So one of the first businesses, we're going to do food today. So 2 businesses that have started this year, who I am very proud of them, is the Islands Grill. The Islands Grill is a Caribbean fusion. It's in North London. They do delivery and they do Caribbean food. And it has a Trini fusion flavor. You can get things like dal puri, roti, chana, dal puri, all those kind of things, as well as your favorite chickens and fish and things like this. So that's one business that started this year, the Island Grill, and they're doing really well. And they didn't think because other people have food businesses and we have to, they have adapted. They're doing delivery, they're doing takeout. The Island Grill, check them out if you're in London, in North London, because it's not going to help you if you're on the other side. Check them out. So that's one business that I'm so proud of them. And then I have to big up somebody who is very, very dear to me. Now, I want to make sure I say it correctly. Chef Beast Mode 305, Chef Neil, woohoo! I love him because he's my nephew. I'm just like bigging him up anyway. Now, why do I love him? Because I'm so proud of it. Now, he needs to work on those sea cockroaches though. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't know what it is with you guys in Miami and those sea cockroaches. But anyway, he now has set up his own culinary chef business. He is amazing. So if you are in Miami, please, please, please check him out. Chef Neil 305 Catering LLC.net. Check out Chef Neil 305 Catering LLC.net. We love you. You are amazing, and I am so proud of you. And he's handsome too. See, I have lovely family. I have lovely family. So these are two businesses that have been there and not shied away from taking an opportunity in having a business at this time. And I know for many, it is scary. I know that. I'm not going to pretend. I know it's scary. But you cannot hold back, because you could be holding back on your destiny. You could be holding back on what really could bring you to the next stage of life. So remember, the only thing that's truly stopping or blocking you is you. You blocking you, boo. You blocking you. And so at the end of the day, if you want to turn your skill or talent into a profit, you got to move. You got to move. You got to join that hustlers club. You got to get shaking and moving and grooving, because that's how you are going to start to change your destiny to leave a legacy. Oh, I like that. Change your destiny to leave a legacy. Something my father always said to me, God rest his soul. He said to me, baby girl, what are people going to remember you by? And I was like, I'm little. What are you talking about? But now I'm still young. It really has resonated for me. Like, what legacy am I going to leave behind? What am I going to be remembered for? And who is going to even remember my name when I die? And the reason why I say it like that is because I really do believe in living my life in kindness, in giving, in sharing is caring, Care Bears there. And, you know, I just couldn't be me if I was mean. I'm not a mean person. That's just not in me, you know, and that's not a part of my character. And that's not how I was brought up. And I don't want to be that type of person, because to me, that's not a person you want to be around. I love to laugh. I love to play. I love to have fun. You know, if you hang out with me and if you work with me, we're going to work hard, but we're going to play hard too. We're going to have fun. So this is where I get to the part where I say to you, look, I'm not going to pretend. I too have a business. It's Animus thing. And at this time, can you believe it, that the door has just rung? The door has rung, people. My door has rung. Hold on one second. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Listen, they gonna have to wait because I'm with you right now. They gonna have to wait. But at the end of the day, you know, I want to help you to get to that next level. I want you to be able to go through and become the best version of you. Okay. And when we release our fears, when we overcome them, do you know what? I think I'm going to have to go and open the door. This is terrible because they keep ringing the bell. This is a mess. A mess, I tell you. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Have mercy. See, this is what happens. You see, you can't say I faked it. This is what you do live. See, I'm back. Um, um, and I can't even edit it out because it's live. So, what happens is when you live in your past, when you live with this happened to me, he hurt me, she hurt me, they hurt me, somebody done me something, or this was taken away from me, it blocks you. That's just the reality. You got to let stuff go. You got to not sweat the small stuff because that's what is going to keep you from reaching your dreams, from allowing them to become your reality. That's why I'm the reality coach. I keep it real. I am upfront. I am honest with you, but I'm going to love on you. I'm going to be like, come on, you can do this. You have every capability of accomplishing your goal. The only thing that is blocking you is you. And so what I'm here to do is to support you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to give you the tools and lay the foundation so that you can get to that next level. You know, I have been through some failures. And when I say I have failed in business before, I'm not shy to tell you that. Do you know why? Because I have learned what not to do the next time. And that's why then it becomes successful because of that failure. Now, genuinely, I didn't have the support and the guidance and someone laying down the foundation and giving me the tools like you do. Hi, how are you? I can help you. Yes, I can. So, what I'm saying to you is, as we go through these 5 days, today is day 2, I will be giving you the foundational tools for you to really get that fire in your belly about your dreams. So remember your homework, guys. We are going through those 3 goals, okay? Your top 3 goals and why and when and then how. Yep. Top 3 goals. Why, when, how. Okay, so what is it? And then why you chose it, when you want it to come into fruition, and how you're going to go about it. So if any of you have any questions, please feel free, put them in the question box and I'll answer them for you. If not, and you're a bit shy, you can always come, you can always contact me, DM me, email me, and I will talk to you. We can even discuss things. My consultations are free. First consultations are free. I just want to, share with you and hear what your dream is and give you that fire in your belly. And all of this week, if you contact me, it's free. This is my Black Friday gifts to you all. It's Thanksgiving, people. Thanksgiving. And this is what I wanted to give back to you because this year has been so bleh so far. I wanted to ensure that I impart in you and I share with you something that you can take and use for the rest of your life. Okay? So we're open for questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them now. If you are shy, as I said, don't be shy. I'm here for you. Contact me. If you go to my website, www.annamistang.com, and that's Thang, not thing, Thang, Thang. So Anna Miss Thang. Oh, here it is. Look at me. It's right here. Look, right here. Then, you know, you can email me, contact me, and the telephone number to contact me is there as well. You know, I don't want to bore you because you do have homework. So for those of you who didn't join yesterday and join today, I want you to catch up because it's going to benefit you. Let's do a quick recap. It's your past fears and hurts in column 1. Then in column 2, I want you to put your dreams and desires. And in column 3, your goals and proposals. So recap on your homework. Yeah, I know. Homework, she says. Yeah, I just want you to do. Let me put it in adult terms because adults don't do homework. Reflection. Okay? For your reflection, I want you to put your fear and hurts in column 1, your dreams and desires in column 2, and your goals and your proposals in column 3. And then for today's task for reflection, today's task for reflection, I want you to do your 3 top goals. And I want you to put down what it is, why you chose it, when you'd like to start seeing it come into fruition. So when you want to see this thing happen, and how you're going to go about it. So there you go. So what, why, when, how. What, why, when, how. That's what, why, when, and how. So there you go. Those are your tasks for reflection. And tomorrow we are going to go on about how do you even think or make a plan. And I'm going to share with you a plan that I have done that is for a spa retreat and lifestyle center that I am going to be having. So I'm going to share with you the whole process and teach you how to make a plan in a very simplified form that way you can build on it and you can always quickly go back to it for reflection. Okay, so I want to say thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure. I look forward to spending time with you again tomorrow. And so please don't forget your task for reflection from day 1 was write down in 3 columns your fear, hurts, your column 2, dreams, desires, and column 3, your goals and proposals. And then for today's task for reflection are your top 3 goals, and that is what, that is why you chose it, when you think you're going to have it come into fruition, and how. Thank you so much for joining me this evening stroke afternoon if you're stateside, and it has been a pleasure. And this is me signing out. Anna Miss Thing. Have a great evening all. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.